Hello, 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 hello. It's, what day is it today? It's not Sunday, that's for sure. Is it perhaps Thursday? Yes, it is, my friends. Today, I'm going to be streaming on Thursday because I won't be home on Sunday to stream for you guys. So, we're gonna do a pretty lengthy stream here. I need a break from doing AI. So I think I'm just gonna be doing some modeling and some decorating, maybe a little bit of animating, depending on how much we get done today. But I think it's mostly going to be decorating. So yes, we will be doing that today. Now, I don't know if you were around for last stream, but you'll notice that when I spawn boys, they just kind of fall through the ground. So we'll fix that up first because I haven't done anything on the game. You were in the middle of a song. Sorry, Elzu. It's fine. Just listen to the song at the same time, along with my melodic voice. That's a little self-congratulating. My voice is acceptable at best. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Is it gonna generate collisions? Doesn't look like it. Let's try. Nope. What about if I do this? So yeah, I'm just gonna be doing a little bit of fun stuff. Not too much, nothing too crazy. I have a few things I want to do to decorate the house that I think will make it much more enjoyable to exist in. And other than that, I don't have too much in mind. If we get everything possible that I want to get done, then we'll probably do a little bit of animating for the big spider boy. Gonna work now? Yeah, you are. There we go. What is this? Why is that staying there? Fuck off. There we go. All right. So yes, Elzu, hello, welcome. I see that you are here. You weren't here for last stream. Let me introduce to you our new clutter object. So this is our default skateboard. We've got two different versions. One of them is brown, one of them is black, and this is the longboard that I definitely just modeled after the one that you sent in chat that you made yourself. And I think they look pretty nice. I think they're nice little chill objects to have in a chill area. Look pretty nice, eh? So we've relocated the little rec room area that we had in the warehouse because we're not going to be doing that. I like warehouses and all, but I don't like them that much. So we'll keep them. We'll keep them here inside this house. Things look very, very nice. Yeah, and we got chicken. We got chicken right here. Here he is. I like that you can watch them fight outside. It makes me happy. So one of the things I'm gonna want to do is add some hedges outside and everything, and some decorations. I was thinking about adding like a little terrace thing here, or like a little overhang garage area that you could sit outside on. I want to do beach chairs because I just love beach chairs. They're super nice. That's really as far as I got with that thought process. I haven't set out my tweets yet, so I'm gonna do that real fast. And then we'll get started here. I also don't know what to do for wall decorations in here. I'm kind of tempted to model a katana entirely because I haven't modeled a katana yet, and I think it would look nice on the wall in here. What I do want to do, without a shadow of a doubt, is get some struts or supports going along the ceiling here, like little wooden beams. And then what we'll do after that is we'll hang lights off them. And the lights I want to have hanging off them is just basically, here, I'll just model them. They'll be super, super easy. So let's bring up a sphere. Let's delete that sphere. We'll bring up another sphere. This is part of the process. We'll make it really small. 8 by 4. No, that's not enough. 8 by 8. And they're just going to be those super simple, like Edison style bulbs, if you know what I mean. Boggle? No! Didn't set my phone on silent mode! Every time I start streaming, YouTube's like, hey, did you know somebody's live on your channel? Like, yeah, YouTube. I'm aware. Thank you. I should probably set an alarm too because I work today. I was about to say make a Gladius, but the place seems too Asian for that. I have a Gladius and it looks like arse, so maybe I'll make another one. Yeah, it's definitely got like an oriental style to it. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's kind of what I'm going for. All right. Have you guys ever listened to the soundtrack for either Risk of Rain, the original, or Deadbolt? They're both by the same guy. They're both by Chris Toodaloo. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce his name, but that's what it looks like, and it sounds fantastic, so that's what I'm going with. It's like such good work music. It's so ambient and nice. It's one of my favorite things to listen to while I stream and work on things. So, if you want to listen along with me, I'll actually just send the Deadbolt soundtrack inside the chat here. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to link to YouTube on Twitch, so I'm not going to do that. But I'll link it in the YouTube chat. Give me a second here. Don't worry about that sound that you just heard. There we go. It's a really good soundtrack. You know, I always tell you guys, I don't want to put music in the stream because it makes me nervous. Let's get some colors on this before we do anything else. So this part here is going to be transparent, and I'm actually going to have like the heat coils inside the lamp. We'll see if that works. I'm not sure how seamless it'll be, but I want to try it because I think it'll look good. I'm actually just going to dissolve this. We're going to make it a little more flat. Yeah, that looks good. And I want to give it a little knob at the end. It never really occurred to me how much like rubbers these look. I might be accentuating it a little bit. let's just do this. Just simple, not really. Can't really tell. Don't at me. So I think for the, for the hanging lanterns I actually made them like the cord was a physical mesh, but for these I don't think I'm going to do that. I might actually change it on the hanging lanterns as well. I think I'm going to make them cables inside Unreal Engine so they hang. I know there's a way to make it so they swing as well, so we'll try that, but maybe it's not necessary. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Okay, so for this, what we're gonna do is I'm going to cheat and just do this. Actually, I'm gonna make the back visible. And inside here, we're gonna make that coil. Did that go all the way around? Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. And we're gonna make the coil out of a curve, I think. So we'll just do add a, not grease pencil, Bezier. And this should be relatively easy to do. And then we'll just subdivide. Now, with these coils, they're actually quite complicated in terms of topology, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to cheat and make it a little low poly. So what we're going to do is hide this, and then we will add another curve, and it's going to be a circle. We're going to turn this circle down to like the lowest possible resolution we can, and just bevel this with it. Geometry, bevel, circle. Now we're going to make this the emissive texture. Probably make it orange because, you know. Okay. Actually, we could probably dissolve this segment and just kind of like do this. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Only you guys. Why? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Pourquoi? I mean, it doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical, but it should be relatively symmetrical to make this look nice. And then we'll just kind of like do one of these and one of these. And then that's that. So we'll just turn that into a, I want this to be pretty low poly, so it's not making the game freak out. Yeah, that's good. Turn it into a mesh. Yeah, that's pretty good. So that's good. That's our lamp. Let's try and bring this in and see what happens. See what it looks like inside Unreal Engine. I really don't want to do a glass shader inside a Blender because it'll look like butts and it'll take too long and it won't actually do anything. So I'm just gonna name this. I'll add 2 new materials. One will be the glass. All caps, of course, because I was, oh my god. Just turn off caps lock. Then have another one, and it's going to be the matte default. And then we're gonna merge them together. Then we will save as. I don't know if I've got a. Oh, we are frozen. Hey, Alf. Yes, making lamps. Blender's frozen. I'm going to just hope that Blender recovers. Gimp did this to me earlier today when I tried to save. It just froze. I should probably stop simulating this. Coming back, Blender? Hello? Hello? It's gone. It's gone forever, guys. We've lost her. I can probably just remake it. It won't be too much of a hassle, but I can feel my computer like dying. What's this? What's going on here? I have to fix that. It's no bueno. All right. Oh, hey, we're back. Okay. Models, clutter, and we're just gonna, I'm gonna make a new folder inside clutter, and it's gonna be lighting. So I think that would be, not lightning. Edison bulb. I'm pretty sure that's what this is called. That's what that kind of bulb is called. I'm not entirely sure, but one can hope that one is correct. So let's bring this in here. I need to export it. Export FBX. What is it doing? Why is Blender freezing every time I try to export? Okay. We'll just go back in here and kind of like look at the scenery for a little bit, I suppose. You know, I don't have any garage stuff here yet. I don't have any like tape or anything hanging, so might as well do that while we're waiting for the game to stop freaking out. And by the game, I mean Blender. I love duct tape. Have I told you guys about my love for duct tape? Actually, I love electrical tape. I have a supply of electrical tape on me at all times. Some in my backpack. I have some on my desk right now. It's white electrical tape. It's very fancy. Where's the spike? It's probably with the things that start with S, but I'm not good at looking for things, so. Oh, why are you sarcastic Shiba-ing me? What's wrong with electrical tape? Do you have a hate on for electrical tape? I'll fucking ban you, Alf. I swear I'll do it. Okay, so Blender's being an arse, so we're just gonna fucking discard that. I don't know what it's doing, but we'll come back to it. That shit that never sticks to anything. Just like, what do you mean what kind of electrical tape are you buying? I have electrical tape running all around the edge of my apartment to keep a Ethernet cable that I have running around my apartment on the floor. And it looks really nice because the Ethernet cable is white as well. So it's good. Obviously, you just don't know how to apply electrical tape because you're supposed to, it sticks better to itself than it does other things. So you're supposed to like wrap it tightly. The tension of the electrical tape helps. And it also doesn't damage things when you take it back off, and that's why. It's that way on purpose. Because it's very easy to damage cables. Let's move this up a bit. That's a fume hood, right? So that's where we would put the welder. Where is the welder? Where did I put it? Ah, here we go. Zip ties are good, but not for having cables. Zip ties are good for certain things. I also have a huge number of zip ties. Actually, I bought a bag of zip ties and brought them to work a few months ago because fucking zip ties are good for everything. Electrical tape is not good for securing things. As like that's what duct tape is for. We don't use electrical tape for that, but it's good for denoting things or wrapping things or putting on things that you don't want damaged, like for example a poster or something. It's better than Scotch tape, in my opinion. But zip ties are hella good for securing things. And that's why I brought a whole bunch to work, because like shit breaks at restaurants all the time, and now I just have zip ties all the time. I feel like this nut and bolt jar is really, really high poly, and hold on. No, it's fine. Do my frames per second increase at all? Yeah, it makes me drop like 5 frames per second. No, it doesn't. It's fine. Probably just need to build lighting. Don't think about it. A little shorter, and then 2 more. Actually, you know what? These we can probably just make smaller. The spikes. It's a wrench, it doesn't need a big spike. I love the way wrenches look. They're fun. Is there anything else in here I need to put in? The fan. I haven't put the fan in yet. Nice. You don't really need 3 wrenches? No, I don't. You're right. But I want 3 wrenches. Okay, fine. I'll cut it down to 2. You Puritan. Ten people watching? Really? Hi, everybody. How is everyone? All right, so this looks nice. We basically got the garage back to the way it was when we had it in the warehouse. You know what? I should really get my crates and my fusion coils back in the game. I'll make a new sci-fi folder. Let's see if we can find them here. Models, clutter. Would it be an industrial? Probably. I think crates. What do you think? Fusion coil, yeah. Yeah. You know what? Bring a traffic cone in here. Yeah, that's them. All right, so let's matte default on all of these. This is the most exhilarating. Oh, that's emissive. This is the most exhilarating part of the stream, watching me. I don't really care about the rest of the items right now. But I am going to put a fusion coil under here because I think they look nice down there. Let's just take the radio. Switch this to fusion coil. Yeah. I don't even need to change anything. I will, though. I'm going to change this green to a random color. Then I'm going to make them a little bigger. 0.7, let's say. And then I'm going to have a spotlight. No, maybe not a spotlight. That doesn't make any sense. Light. Point light. It'll be right in the center. Pretty intense, but also pretty small. And I'm going to set the color to the same color as the emissive. Maybe too intense. A little too intense. Here, let's just do this. We can see it in real time. Yeah, it looks nice. Looks good like that, eh? I like it. It's cool. And then we'll just make this bigger because it needs to be bigger. Cool. Well, that's that. I don't know, people lurk, you know? There's probably people in here, but they just don't want to talk because, you know, this is good background sound. I mumble to myself a lot, and not a lot of audience interaction is required because I just sit here and do things. I'm going to turn this FPS counter back off. I don't need to see it. I know I'm above 60. I'm on like relatively low-grade hardware. So the fact that I can stream and record, like I'm doing a recording as well at the same time, so I can save clips and stuff and then play the game in the development engine, which is less optimized than the regular game, and still be like at 90 frames per second. I don't really have to worry about performance. So this is nice. You know, I love that this fan, like, you know, it looks nice. Slow rotation. Does everything you make change color dependent on size and placement? Oh no, it's randomized. So like every time you change size and placement, it reloads the mesh. So it just redoes the construction script because it's not actually the same mesh. It's creating a new one each time I'm moving it. It's like removing it and then adding it in the editor because that's just the way the editor works. So it just remakes it. I can turn it off. I can make the randomizer not do that anymore, but I don't know. I like it. Eventually I'm going to have it so you can go into like the garage here and you can change your favorite colors and the world will... The fan's backwards? Yeah, shut up, nerd. I suppose I could just change that, couldn't I? No. Nerd. Love you, Alf. All right. So this is looking good. Let's go back to our bulbs. Let's see what they look like when we bring them in. I'm not going to use them here, but I am going to see what they look like. So we'll go into clutter, lighting. Starts with an L. And we'll go, uh-oh. ¿Por qué? Why is there only 2 materials? Oh, I never assigned it in Blender. Okay. You're damn right you're lovable. Blender being so weird right now. Is there anything on my computer that's like causing issues? Maybe the fact that I haven't restarted it in like a week. Blender's like, yeah, I don't feel like starting right now. Come on, man. Cooperate with me. What's going on? No. There we go. I think it was a Steam issue. Okay, let's go back in here. Take you. You are matte default. No, you are glass. You are matte default. Good news. It's not sitting here struggling every time I try to export, so. Oh, I never ran smooth shade on it, did I? Yeah, that looks better. And now it's frozen again. I have restarted in a week. I was exaggerating, but like it has been a while since I restarted my computer. I was planning on just turning it off tonight and like leaving it off because I'm going away for a little bit to well, if you really want to know, you can try and extract the information out of me, but long story short, I'm not going to be here for a couple days, so that's why I'm not going to be streaming on Sunday. So I was just going to leave my computer off and let it chill while I wasn't here. All right, what is this, attempt number 4? Let's see what happens here. So you are glass. You are matte default. Now let's see what happens when we make a, you know what? Oops. I've got a hanging lamp blueprint. We'll just use that. I don't get why people don't restart the computers, because I have a bot running on my computer, so I need to leave it online. A Discord bot. Get out of here. I have a lot of background processes running on my computer at all times, so sometimes it needs to be left on for things. Ideally, I would have another computer to run it on, but like having my main computer is very quiet, so I can leave it on at all times. But if I turn on the other computer, it's quite loud, so I just can't do that. Not an option. Am I editing the son of a bitch? Is Edison spelled with, well, it's getting spelled with one D now because that's what the mesh is spelled with, and okay, so what are the colors? The first one is glass, right? So we'll just leave that as white. And then the second one is the emissive, so let's make that orange. Nah, let's make it red. No, orange looks nicer. And then we'll do this. And then this can be like gray, I suppose. So we could probably make it black and it'll look nicer. Yeah. So yes, this is quite large, but okay. Yeah, this looks nice. You know what? I'm just gonna make it a physical cable. I really don't want to deal with like dynamic lights and the performance impact that they create. So we'll just bake it. And where did that go? Hello? Hello? Why is it just gone? What? Do you want to back up a little bit, buddy? Where'd you go? I miss you so. Yeah, I'm not getting a server. That's stupid. Why the fuck is that happening? Whatever. Okay. I'm going to go back into Blender, which isn't open anymore because of course it's not. Oh, come on. Cooperate with me. This has never happened to me before. Why won't it launch? Jesus. Yeah, he crashed last night. I'm just gonna restart him real quick. I didn't notice that he wasn't on. Here you go, Gamesy. Okay. So now if I do this, we just need to change the size a little bit in here because that's quite large. Let's do like 0.3. And yeah, that looks pretty nice. I have to adjust the light to make it look a little less intense. Do the same thing that we did on the fusion coil. And then make the intensity. Yeah, how about that? Actually, we can make the attenuation radius like as high as it'll go and then turn the intensity down and it'll look softer and nicer. Wait, what? Okay. So let's make some beams now. Now beams are quite simple. Make a light stand with that bulb. Like a standing lamp that's like on the floor. Yeah, that'd be cool. We could do that. Just looking up a picture of what I want to do really quick. Yeah. Oh, we'll try a couple different ideas for beams here. Blender is really laggy right now. What is going on? Oh, strand, like fairy lights. Yeah, we'll totally do that. Come on, Blender. Jesus Christ. Are we not modeling today? Is that what's happening? Can I open up like the shitty version of 2.8? I haven't updated this since... Ooh, this is a bad idea. Actually, we're not going to do this. Yeah, no, this is the beta version. Okay, it's fine now. All right, so what we're going to do is just take this, extrude it all the way across, just so we have the right length. And of course we can change the length inside Unreal. But for the sake of having the right length in Blender, I'll do this. Okay, P, separate by selection, copy, new, general, don't save, paste. Okay, so we got this. Now we want the geometry to go to the cursor. And then we'll just play with it. So there's a couple different kinds we can make here. One of them that I'd like to make is like an I-beam. So we'll just do this kind of thing. And we'll delete the back faces because they're not necessary. And then we'll hide that one, just as all of these edges, bring it back to the way it was. We'll head another one like this. These are the only two I want to try. Beam 02. Yeah, that's what I-beams are. They're like steel beams, but they're often. Oh my god, it's gonna lag every time I open up and hit save. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's what the cartoon beams are modeled off of. It's just like I-beams used in construction. Okay, and then we'll go into buildings and sure, beams fit in residential or in industrial quite well, so we'll do that. Yeah. I'm lazy. And I'm just gonna do this. What's the size of the house? What is it set to in here? 3. So that's what we will set this to. Don't you love how Blender auto UV unwraps now? It's really gross. No, but these are not steel, they're wooden. We'll see how it looks. If it's disgusting, then we will redo it. It's only got one material, so we can just do this. Let's see. Dark brown doesn't look very good, does it? Maybe it does. Oh, let's play around with it. Maybe. Let's replace it with beam 01 and see what it looks like. I think that one looked better. It's also less polys, so there's that. Let's try switching it to regular brown. Oh yeah, that looks way better. Okay, so let's hang this from here. And then we'll just dupe this a few times. These lights are a little intense for me. Let's just change them in here. Turn this down to about 50,000. Yeah, that looks about right. Ah, my God, there's like a nerve jumping in my rib. Oops. Okay. Control W, we'll just bring this over here. We'll probably need to do a little bit of adjustment, but I think this should be okay. And then rotate 90 degrees. It'll look really nice once I build lighting in here, but we're not going to do that. It's like trying to regenerate navigation meshes every single time I do this. It's not good. Speaking of which, I should disable collision on the lights. Hell yeah. Actually, you know what? We're going to delete the middle ones. It's too much. It's stuck being movable. That's weird. Oh well. Looking pretty snazzy. Okay, so let's disable collisions on everything for the sake of performance. That's already got no collision. That's got block all dynamic for some reason, which is not useful. Cool. All right. Wow, the stream is having a hard time, isn't it? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to be right back because my computer's doing something weird and restarting is the only way I can fix it. So I will be back in approximately 1 minute and hope nothing breaks when I do that. So love you guys, be back in a sec.